Hey guys, I'm gonna start with the tutorial, but first let me get something out of the way. I just gotta center all these little objects first. Come on, is it centered? I think it's centered. Okay, there's a star. These boxes keep getting in the. God, come on. There we go. This is taking too long. You know what? Let's do it the fast way. So I will teach you something about aligning and distributing various shapes, objects, text in Illustrator. So we got all these little objects here, and I want to just center them. It's not should be pretty straightforward in an advanced program like this. It is just a little button right here. When you select multiple objects or even text, let's say, and this little bar will appear. And maybe the first time you saw it, it might seem like a whole bunch of mumbo jumbo. You just don't want to deal with it. But trust me, it's useful once you get used to it. So click horizontal align, and it will align everything perfectly in one horizontal line. So let's just scatter these objects again. Bam. And if we try another one, let's see, this one is vertical align center. So it shall align the vertical. Actually, I don't know why it's called vertical and horizontal. Maybe because it moves them vertically to align them? I guess that's how it is. So, like that. If you were to combine both of them, it'd stack every object exactly on top of each other. Pretty useful. Here, there we go. Look at that. That's a cool logo right there. I should start using that from now on. Okay, in all seriousness, let's take a look at the other features. First, that's a lot of hard work scattering it. Maybe there should be a button for scattering objects too. Let's see. So let's go through some of the other basic ones. Horizontal align left will align everything by their left side. So for example, with this star, the edges of the bounding box. So this little tip right here would be the leftmost edge. And I can easily reverse that, and it'll be the right. Now with other stuff, let's take a look again. It takes forever to scatter stuff. Alright, we go and we go to top align, it will align the top. When we go to bottom align, it will align the bottom. Pretty straightforward. Now let's take a look. Oops, sorry. Let's take a look at all these other fancy objects right here. These are distribute, and you might find these quite useful actually. Let's take a look. So I got all these objects here, and I want them to be distributed evenly. No, normally I would use the blend tool. It's in another tutorial I did. But let's just say I create a bunch of objects like this, and I want to distribute them by the center. These little things, just evenly distribute them. So if I want to distribute them evenly this way, I click this little button. Bam! It's all distributed, but I can still control each one without having to expand it like in blend. But let's say I didn't want to do that. I want it to go, I don't know, left side. Okay, that doesn't make a difference. Let's try this one then. Oh, by the way, if you want to control the amount of spacing in between the objects, the further away you distribute them, sorry. So the way it works is it finds the leftmost edge, leftmost object, sorry, it finds the rightmost object, and then it will calculate and distribute them evenly by their center. So you notice there's a space difference, but each object is distributed by the centers. So let's just vertically align that, and bam! Perfect alignment. Let's see, same thing with the other ones. Sorry, let's just choose the bottommost edge, topmost object, sorry, and select those, and we shall distribute center. And you'll notice that it doesn't move the objects left or right, it just transfers them up and down to do that. So what happens if I move this object down, and then I try to distribute? Bam, moves all the objects again. Pretty useful. Let's see, you can also do it with text. Here, we got a bunch of stuff. Okay, hold up. Let me just center this text. Bam. And you could go to the trouble of just centering it like that, but even with Illustrator, you never know. So we'll, let's see, center, and blam, or not, and vertically distribute, or like so. This one will be vertically distributed. This one will be horizontally distributed. Pretty useful. And let's just vertical line those. Bam, we have a list. Peach, durian, pear, and apple. Pretty useful, if you ask me. And none of that struggling to get the green lines to align when you have a million different objects on your artboard. And that's all, just a quick tip. Thanks for watching.